Hi guys, this is the continuous of the previous Disaster Management Act. So 2 deals with reconstruction. It can be any property. 2P can be the resources, includes manpower, service, materials, provisions. 2Q deals with the state authority. Subsection 1 of section 14 along with union territories being covered in it. 2R deals with the state executive committee, like subsection 1 of section 20 is being dealt in it. Following that we have subsection 2S deals with the state government, 2T deals with the state plan. Section 23 explains about it. So they are important sections like 2D, E, H, S, section 3, 8, 9, 11, 14, 20, 21, 23, 25, 31. Guys, I have given in the slide section 2D, disaster is being explained. It can be a catastrophe, mishap, calamity or grave. It can be in any area arising from natural or man-made or accident or negligent, whatever it can be. This will have a consequence of loss of life, damage to the property, environment, the whole community will be disturbed. This is what they call as a disaster. Following that, 2E is like a disaster management. It is like continuous process of planning, organizing, coordinating and implementing of mitigation process, reducing the risk, capacity building, preparedness to deal with the disaster, then response, assessing the severity and evaluation, rescue, relief, following rehabilitation. Section 2H deals with the local authority where Panchayat Raj institution, municipality, district board, cantonment board, town planning authority, Zilla Parishad and any other body is called as local authority. State government has been explained in section 2S. This means the department of government of the state having administrative control of disaster management and includes administrator of the union territory appointed by the president under article 239 of the constitution, guys. Following this section 3, it explains about the establishment of national disaster management authority. Here the chairperson is the prime minister. He is the ex officio member. There are other members not exceeding 9. One member will be elected as vice chairperson. Then following that, section 14 deals with the SDMA. Here the chairperson is the chief minister. The other members should not exceed 8. One member will be the vice chairperson as per the chairperson's decision. Then there are other union territories has been given in the subsection 4. Following that, we have section 25 constitution of DDMA. Here establishment is being made for every district in a state. Following this, chairperson will be the person like collector, district magistrate or deputy commissioner. The co-chairperson will be the elected representative of the local authority. Then we need to note down other thing like section 8 constitution of national executive committee. Here what happens is like after the central government giving the notification under section 3 of 1 based on the assistance of the national authority, this will be made. Following that, we have ministry departments from agriculture, atomic energy, defense, drinking water supply, environment, forest, finance, health, power, rural development, science and technology, space, telecommunication, urban development, water resources and chief integrated defense staff of the chiefs of the start committee as ex officio members. Following this, we have section 9 constitution of subcommittee for this. Here there will be many subcommittees. There will be expert person who will be discussing based on the disaster and they will be given allowances based on the work. Following that, section 20 deals with this constitution of the state executive committee. Here after the immediate issue of the disaster, they will assist to form a state executive committee. They will perform their duties. There will be a chairperson, ex officio member like chief secretary and chief person will be the based on their decision it will be appointed. There will be 4 secretary to the government where the department of the state government may think fit. So following this, we have section 21 constitution of subcommittees by the state executive committee. Here as I told you earlier, there will be 1 or more subcommittees. There will be expert who will be paid for it. And section 11 deals with the national plan. This will be applied for the whole of the country. Then it deals with the section 23 deals with the state plan. This will be applied for every state and called the state disaster management plan. Following this, we have district plan. It is explained in section 31. As I told you earlier, the plan for the disaster management will be according to the every district of the state. This will be made. What happens in all this plan? They will consult, they will prepare, they will approve based on the the level of the person. Then following this, they will be seeing vulnerability of the place, mitigation, capacity building, the response, how it is being planned and procedures are being made, what are the responsibility, what are the departments, what are the essential resources available, how to utilize them in effective manner, the communication links, and how to dissemination of the information to the public should be given in a proper manner, channel. Following that, how the annually plans can be made, whatever it may be, national or state plan or district plan can be reviewed and updated. All these copies will be collected based on the levels of national or state or district plan. This will be given to the respective departments, and this will be given to the upper level. So that it will be reviewed from time to time. Following this, guys, I have listed completely in a tabulation manner as an overall view. So let us see that I have compared chapter 2, 3, 4, 6, 11. I have given this based on the establishment, meeting, appointment, power function, constitution, plan, guidelines for minimum relief in loan repayment, requisition, etc. The double quotation indicates the same lines will be repeated. SA means a state authority, NA means national authority, DA means district authority, LA means local authorities. So this is what the explanation is all about. CG is like central government, SG is the state government, SEA means state executive authority, guys. I have given this, please do look at it. Following this, please do remember this slide as well. So chapter 5, 7, 8, 9. I have compared this overall, like measure, responsibility, disaster management plan, National Disaster Response Force, National Institute of Disaster Management, control direction, officers and other employees, fund, emergency, etc. has been compared in this slide, guys. Please do see at it. Following this, I have given a dedicatedly 11th chapter, a miscellaneous slide. Section 61 to 79 deals with this. So prohibition, making of amendment or compensation, direction, orders, reports. Then what jurisdiction has been covered for the respective is being explained in section 71. 72 deals with the overriding effect. 73 explains about the action taken in good faith, and legal process is explained in 74. Rules and regulation explained in 77. Powers like section 62, 63, 65, 69, 75, 76, 78, 79 has been explained, guys. So please do check at it. And moving with the famous case, this is given by the Supreme Court, Union Carbide Corporation versus Union of India, the Bhopal gas leak disaster case. I will give you the gist. What happens is, during the Green Revolution, we just adopted this Union Carbide Corporation into India. What happens is, the sister plant where it was located is like West Virginia. They had methyl isocyanate, which is very highly poisonous. What happens is, like, it will react with anything in a very violent manner. This is what the characteristics of the methyl isocyanate. Like carbonyl and sevine, guys. This is a very toxic. This is very, very harmful for all the things, living beings, where people suffocate for breathing and eye irritation. And what happens is, like, respiratory complete thing is being completely blocked. So what happened is, like, this is used in home gardens. Fruits like apple, grapes, pecans, corns, oranges, vegetables, like we used this especially for pesticides, for wheat and other purpose. What was the result is, like, more than 5 lakh people we lost during this disaster. We asked for compensation for 3 billion. What happened is, we got only 470 million, which was not sufficient as well. We struggled a lot of experts tried a lot but couldn't. It's okay, fine. So this is what the Supreme Court judgment was. So ignorantia juris non excusat, ignorantia juris nimium excusat. So ignorance of law excuses no one, guys. So be updated. So lex supremus, law is supreme. accept your knowledge, everything is temporary. So focus on self and share with other loved ones. So comment your views regarding the PPT, guys. Thank you.